services, and I was asked by a teacher in the high school if I could put together a program for an investment club they were starting, which would help them track which stocks had been picked by which students, and then they could ultimately judge who had put together the best portfolio. In writing this, it actually sounded kind of fun to me, so I asked if I could join that investment club, even though it wasn't quite in high school almost. And they allowed me to do that, and that really sparked an interest, which has stayed with me ever since.
I wanted to be in New York to be an actor, but I felt like right after college, if I could just do 2 years of good, solid training in something tangible like finance, that I could always be an actor at the age of 24 instead of 22. And if the acting thing didn't work out, and I was 26 or 27 or 28, I at least would have had a couple of years of fundamental finance. I found about that experience is that I actually liked working in a capacity where I was impacting the people around me.
I had no clue about what I wanted to do. And so part of what I did when I was in college was create a network.
I had a general idea that I wanted to do something in business, and my parents were professors. You know, they were fine. They didn't have a ton of money. They were fine. Science professors at MIT. And so I went, when I was in college, I majored in geology because I came from a scientific background, a scientific household, and I liked geology, and there was economic opportunity in geology.
So I started blogging, and that blogging sort of led me to where I am today. And so this audience started reading me, and I started hearing from entrepreneurs, particularly women.
My first roommate was a guy named Harold Malkin, and he had a stepfather named Lou Horowitz, who was a specialist on the floor of the stock exchange. And my junior year in high school, I was looking for a job, and he said Lou was looking for someone to go and pick up sandwiches for the booth on the floor. And I started commuting from Greenwich at about 16 years old and fell in love with the business.
I had started coaching after being in recruitment and placement as a headhunter for over 9.5 years. And I was in the business of search, so I was helping people to transition into new jobs.
I was able to go to a private school in Western Canada that was known for getting a U.S. scholarship, NCAA scholarship.
My dad was a businessman, and I just always had an interest in economics, of all things, and the markets.
One of the guys I caddied for worked at E.F. Hutton. When I was getting out of school, I bumped into him, and he said, "You should come see us." And I had good sales skills, people skills, and was good with math. And they got me involved in their municipal bond business.
I never aspired to run a big Wall Street firm. I don't think that's where my skill set is. So, but that was also, again, I didn't wake up every day saying, got to start a firm, got to start a firm. No. Yeah. It's like I did it because that's what the situation called for.